Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look, I am recreating a look that I saw on Instagram the other day that I fell in love with and I could not get my eyes off of it. I have to give a big shout out to Priscilla Ono on this look. If you guys don't follow Priscilla Ono, she is a talented makeup artist that has been in the industry for years. I've been following her for many years and she is just out of this world. She's also the global makeup artist for Fenty Beauty, and she's also Rihanna's makeup artist. So she is just one of those girls that is killing it. She's on top of the game. She's also Latina, which is like a big plus to me. And I've really looked up to her for many years. All the makeup looks that she does are just so beautiful and unique. Even the most simple looks, something about her touch is incredible. So anyways, this is the look that she created, and the minute I'm telling you guys I saw it, I was like, what is this magic on her eyes, her face, the whole look? And she didn't post any makeup products at all, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it work with products I have at home and see what I have and do it because I just was feeling it, you know? So it is currently 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm just finishing up this look. I actually didn't even plan on filming this. I just got home from the weekend and was just planning on like chilling tonight and doing nothing, and you know, that fire just came in me and said, film it, film it, film it. I feel like I did a pretty good job at this for winging it out, not even coming with what I already done. I just said, let's just see how this works. Let's see what we need. Let's just see how this goes. Even though I did create this look already, I'm still dying to see her product list. I want to know what she used because I try to get it as close as possible. I mean, even up to the lip formula, I was trying to find exactly what she used. There's a little bit of a hydrated finish on the lip that made me, you know, not lean towards a liquid lipstick for that reason and whatnot, but I had a really good time doing this and I'm happy that I did. So really hope you guys enjoyed this look, and you guys please go and check out Priscilla's look. Let her know that I sent you guys. I really want her to know that she is so appreciated and all the credit goes to her and that she is loved by me and many people. So if you guys are ready to see this look, continue watching. All right, so let's go ahead and just get into this look. All right. I'm gonna go in first with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 18. This is a shade that I like to use for concealer as well. I love the color. I feel like it brightens up my under eyes. It brightens up what I need it to, but I also really like it as base. So I'm gonna pretty much do it all over. And you might ask why or what the heck, like it's so intense. All right, so I'm doing it like this because I wanna make sure that this is all nice and even. So it's kind of good to do this with concealer versus like a base. You can use either or, but sometimes I really need to like get this part down. And something that I do off camera sometimes is I actually do this because I'll find inconsistency between my skin and the foundation, and I don't want to have to go in with concealer or foundation later on and have to like fix it and whatnot. So it makes it easier to get it all done while I'm here. So I'm gonna put this in with the Beauty Blender and just kind of press it pretty much around this area and then around. All right, so I think we're good right there. Moving on to my eye makeup, I'm gonna be using this one from Colourpop called Just My Luck. When I first saw this palette, I literally gasped because I loved it. Never in my life did I think I would love a green palette so much, but this one just has everything that you need in there. And I'm trying to decide if I want to wear a transition. I think I need one, maybe like a baby one. I try my best to always, you know, not use as many transitions, but oh my God, it's so hard. It's so tough. I'm actually gonna tap into my Colourpop palette through my eyes and hit my color Sandalwood and apply that pretty much to the crease. I just need it as guidance. This fucking chair, so rude. So I'm pretty much gonna take this shade and apply it above my brow bone just to get a little bit of warmth in there. Okay, I think that's enough transition. We just needed like a baby amount in there. Am I ready to make this big move? Okay, let's see. This is scary. I don't want to throw that in the middle and then into it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Ac Natural. I'm gonna start this right there. I'm gonna go with the bigger brush and then just work on blending the shade out. We're gonna try to kind of V the eye out too. I feel like it's kind of the look. It's a little more pulled out versus like rounded. I think that's why I really like the look too. I loved how it looked out here. Ooh, yes, honey, I really like it. And then now I'm just gonna tap it in with that blending brush again. Such a beautiful shade, my goodness. It's kind of like an emerald jade at the moment. I feel like we have to make that a lot darker. I think we're on to a good start. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that small blending brush again. By the way, this is a Morphe M506. So I'm gonna take that brush into the crease again. I do this to kind of just mark my area first. And then from there, we're gonna blend that out. I feel like it's a lot easier than marking it with the big blending brush. I'm gonna go back in now with that Morphe M506 brush. I'm gonna clean it off. And I'm now gonna add the shade Mobamba. Just pack it on right there. Ooh. We're just gonna start flicking the shade out. And I think once we clean, it'll probably connect pretty good. Always take your time on your outer corner of the eye so that it can look nice. I don't have any makeup wipes, I'm all out of them, but I'm gonna use this tissue that's hurting my skin. I think we need to make it a little bit more. Ooh, see? If I had something just to pull my head right there, that'd be perfect. Something I noticed about the matte though is right here, it started to kind of create this weird little patch, which I don't know why it did that. It's never done that before, but I did notice that, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it work. And now I'm gonna grab a little bit of concealer and kind of clean it up. Right here, I'm just grabbing again the Colourpop concealer. Okay, I like it. So now I'm gonna go back in with the palette and I'm gonna take in that shade 50/50, which is gonna be, oh, not flipping you off. It's gonna be this shade right here. And I'm just gonna press this right in the middle, kind of directly over the mattes. And we're gonna work our way kind of vertical. I'm gonna add a little bit of that shade right there. Oh, she's gone, is she gone? Gone with the wind. So moving on to the side, I'm just gonna work again, vertical, flicking it up. I'm gonna go in now with this base from Milk Makeup. This one is called Mermaid Parade. It's a beautiful name. I'm gonna use just that much, like a very little bit amount, just to kind of activate the area in the middle and add a little bit of color. I feel like sometimes when you're working with a pretty bold shade, I personally like working with a base shade that's in the same color range to really help emphasize the shade. So you can see I barely added anything. I'm gonna now keep on working my way up. So now I'm gonna go in with this flat brush right here, and I'm gonna go in with that shade Mary Jane, right, that's right in the middle. I'm gonna be placing that shade directly over the base. Oh yes, ooh, that is what I'm talking about. Wow. I'm gonna keep on now working that color up. Mary Jane. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and press that shade right into the inner / middle of the eye. And now with the blending brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that shade up and about, just kind of into the greens. And again, we want no demarcation of where the color ended or is stopping. So for that reason, I'm taking in that blending brush, tapping it over. This is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix this little area right there, that little patch. I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner. This one is from Colourpop as well, and it's called ALT. So it's a little bit on the bluer side, but let's see if we can try to deepen this area up. We shall know. Oh, there we go. Did it. So for mascara, I'm going to be going in with the Toofaced Better Than Sex Mascara. This mascara has a formula that thickens, lengthens, and curls your lashes. You can do 1, 2, 3 coats, however much you feel. I decided to do 1 because I am going to be wearing falsies on top. And then for my lashes, we're going to be going in with these from Lilly Lashes in the style Hollywood. Made such a big difference by doing that. I'm going to now go in with my primer. This is a favorite of mine that I've talked about a lot on my Instagram and stories, but not so much on here, and that is the, oh my gosh, do not judge it. It is so dirty. It was in my travel bag. It's the Hoola Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This is absolutely one of my favorites. You guys know I live and love Hoola products. They're one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite brands actually for skincare. I use a lot of their stuff, their serums, their cleansers, their moisturizers. I use just pretty much everything from them, but I really love their products because I feel like they really work for my skin. With this primer, it has very similar benefits as the Banana Bright Eye Cream. It does have vitamin C, the banana powder inspired pigments. It does have vitamin C and the banana powder inspired pigment, so it's going to brighten up the skin immediately, give you tons of glow. It can be worn alone or without makeup. I really love to wear this with just like a no makeup look because I do get that glow underneath, and because of the banana bright pigments, it does even out my skin tone and it makes it look a lot brighter, more youthful, glowy, just so good. But overall, this primer just feels incredible on the skin, and it's what I've been wearing lately. So I get compliments on how my skin is so glowy, and I'm like, I swear it's just tons of stuff. But that's one of the ones that's really making a big difference. I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we are back, and this is a look from afar. It obviously looks so bomb. Guys, my voice is dying. Hold on. When I film at night, aka in the morning, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, my voice is gonna go out. So if you guys hear me kind of like, just know that it's because I'm like half falling asleep. But I'm also like really wanting to do this look. So I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Tres Leches. Pounce this on with a beauty blender. Also, by the way, do you guys notice my new piercing right there? Isn't it so cute? So I got it done at the e.l.f. Cosmetics X J Kissa party, and they were doing piercings. So we decided to get it done. The only thing is I'm such a Virgo, so I want to add 2 more on this side to even it out. Something about like odd piercings just doesn't sit well with me. Unless you do one up here, then that's different. But I feel like right here I need to have them even. So I think I'm going to go in for 2 more on this side. And then I will be done with my ears. And then I do actually want to fix right here. So if you guys don't know, I used to have my ears gauged years ago. Like I had literally the size of like a nickel in my ear. And it never closed up. Like, I mean, I'm thankful that it got to that. But I can literally still stick like things in my ears. I haven't looked or really found anybody that could do it. So I guess I'm just waiting for the right moment. But I do need to get it done. I'm very aware of that. And once I get them done and sewn back up and they fix them, I'll have to like re-pierce the area again. In the meantime, you know, we'll rock it like this. For concealer today, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. This has actually become one of my favorite concealers. I feel when it comes to drugstore, I only have like 3 or 4 that I really love, and this one is definitely in it. And I was so shocked when I first applied this on and saw how much coverage it has. It really covers a lot. I was really impressed with it because I did a full look using all e.l.f. products before, and there was only like 2 options for concealers, and I only had a few shades. And this one that they came out with, they launched a full range of shades, tons to choose from. I believe there's 3 in each category, so like 3 in fair, 3 in light, 3 medium, 3 medium tan, and so on. I am so impressed with the coverage on this. It also has that doe foot applicator that I know a lot of us love. We love like a larger applicator, but I mean, look at that. It's also not drying, which is a plus. I feel like sometimes if you find a matte concealer that can be really drying underneath the eye, this one's actually really nice. I also have some new bronzing products that I want to show you guys in this video. So this is the new Benefit Cheerleader Bronze Squad. Not only do they include the original Hoola bronzer, but they have the new Hoola Caramel, and then they also have the Hoola Toasted. And this makes me so happy because look at this color. I feel like we are finally seeing more shades in this bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the new Hoola Caramel because that one's really calling my name. I think it's pretty, and it's a little bit more rich than the original Hoola. I also see this color. Is this cookie? Is this a highlight? Oh my goodness. If that's a highlight, we might just have to use that one. But I'm excited to give this one a shot and try it out and see how it looks. I'm going with this one right here, and I'm gonna pick up that shade. I'm now just gonna go ahead and start working my way out my hair down into my cheekbone. I'm gonna try to stay above it to get that pop up there. Oh yeah, there we go. I really like this shade. I feel like I definitely wear this one all over my face. Normally with the Hoola, I like to wear it just as my nose contour. I feel it's a perfect shade for that. But this one, I can see myself wearing it everywhere. I love, love, love this powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This is the IT Cosmetics Contour Brush. I love this to set. I'm gonna start right underneath of my eye. This is the biggest area that I do not want anything to move. So I try to set in that area first. And then from there with the brush, I'm gonna tap it kind of around and then all over. I don't really re-dip too much in there because I use most of the product underneath of that area. And then from there, I'm gonna tap again, and then I'm gonna place this all over the skin. I'm gonna move on to some blush. I figured since we use this palette, might as well use the products that are in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the apples. Ooh, it's got like a little bit of a glow to it. I'm gonna go with the Mercier setting powder. I'm gonna go ahead and just tap it underneath. You know, we gotta lock it down. I love the baking that brightening does underneath the eyes, but what I really like that baking does is I really like that it just overall makes my makeup looks better throughout the day. I feel like my makeup looks good when I'm done, but throughout the day it looks so much better. I know for some people, setting powder doesn't always work. It can enhance fine lines or certain areas, but I feel like for me, it's made a huge difference. Like I look back at my makeup from 2000, I don't know, in like 6 or 7, or even like 9 and 10 when I didn't even wear any translucent powder or any kind of concealer. I feel like I looked really tired back then. This area looked unfinished, you know what I mean? And I feel like now it just looks so much better and just more complete. So while we are baking, obviously we're gonna finish up the other eye, but I'm gonna finish up my nose really quickly. So I'm gonna tap into a little bit of my Hoola bronzer. This is super off topic, but if you follow me on Instagram and my stories, you probably noticed by now that Sebastian and I have a new member in our family. We have a new puppy. His name is Osito, little Oso. He is our newest baby, and we've had him actually since January. We've just kind of been on the low about it, just kind of training him. And I feel like sometimes like I go off the grid for a little bit, or like a day or so, where I'm just like focused on them and the dogs and taking them out. But we've been kind of just like, you know, waiting to tell you guys for the right moment. We were trying to do a big surprise, and we were trying to do this little photo shoot, and it just didn't work out. We just like forgot about it, but I figured I'd tell you guys now. I'll definitely introduce them to you guys in an upcoming video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the under eyes, and I'm actually gonna go in with Mary Jane, which is gonna be the main shade underneath of the eye. She has it pretty heavy, so we pretty much connect it and round it out and stop like right there. And then from there, the rest of it will be pretty dark. Let's spray this brush down. The reason I like to spray the brush down is because I want to make sure that no particles fly around and get into my eye, but I kind of also want the shadow to go on a little bit more like an eyeliner. You guys, I'm slurring right now because I'm so tired. That looks bomb diggity. I'm gonna grab this small brush and just add it right in here to kind of just enhance the inner corner of the eye. So now I'm gonna grab a little bit of Mobamba and add that to the outer corner of the eye. Kind of just tapping over Mary Jane, which I think that looks perfect just like that. I'm going to just smoke out as much as I can. Oh, there we go. All right, gonna go ahead and spray it. Oh, let's spray it down. So for the waterline, I'm gonna go in with the nude shade. This one is the Kat Von D Everlasting Eyeliner in the shade Swanly. I haven't done a nude in so long, but this is really going to open up the eye. It immediately makes it look a lot more awake. Now, these are times when I'm sad that I have to like go to bed after this. One of these days, I'm gonna do a bomb look like this and actually go somewhere and show it off and be that person. And you know the funny thing? When I do go out, I'm so basic. I wear the most simplest makeup. I do just a lash, like a little bit of lip color. I don't know what it is. I feel like I can be so creative, but I'm so basic at the same time. What am I coming to? Makes me kind of sad. I mean, I'm getting viejita that I don't want to like do any of that stuff. I'm gonna go with the shade Cookie. I'm gonna start with a little bit on my fingertip. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. So moving on to my lip color, as you can tell, I was playing with a few shades off camera because I noticed in the photo, her pictures are a very true orange, and some of the colors that I had were a really nice orange, but they had a little bit too much red or too much blue or too much pink, and I kind of played with a few of them. But I think I finally found the one that's gonna work, and it's actually a very old lipstick that I had. I'm gonna be going in with the shade Bang Bang from Milk Cosmetics, and if you guys have followed me on Instagram for a very long time, you will know that I used to wear this shade all the time. I mean, I wanna show you guys how sad my lipstick looks. I've had this for years, and I don't plan on throwing it away just because I feel like I will, you know, use it times like this. It came in handy. So for lip liners, I had to play with a few different ones, and one of the ones that worked out pretty well is another Kat Von D one, and this one is in the shade Go Go, and I think it looks perfect. I always like mine to be a little darker. I normally don't like my lip liners to be too matchy, but I do need a definition, especially for a lip color like this. I do want it fuller on top, a little bit more defined. And last, we're gonna set the skin with my favorite Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. It's gonna just hold all the makeup down together, give it a 16-hour wear. It's really lightweight, and then it's also going to bond all the particles together to make the skin look amazing and hydrating and fresh again. So that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do this whole tutorial. I had a fun time doing this look. I think it came out absolutely beautiful and really just love it overall. So if you guys do like it, let me know in the comments down below. Be also sure to check out Priscilla Ono's page and see all her beautiful work. She is so incredibly talented. You can get a ton of inspiration from her page as well. So with that said, guys, have a fabulous week, and I will see you guys in my next video.